Hello everyone, and today we're going to be reacting to this Five Nights at Freddy's 2 stringway. So let's get started. Okay, everything seems normal.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety.
Yeah, that's something I did not agree with.
Spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now, that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of
Yes, because while against... Wait, so how many animatronics in FNAF 1? We have the Ridders, which is, if you think about it, 6 if you count with the God of Freddy. You have Mango, which could also be counted as a Riddler. You have the toys, which is 3, but plus Mona is 4, so 11 animatronics. But you're getting rid of 1 out of the 11 animatronics. Yeah.
we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an endoskeleton without its costume on, wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wants.
Yep. What was that? The guy with the camera, why did the screen just like did like a FNAF 2 glitch? What like a camera glitch.
In, we'll wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be going. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect
a bit different.
One of them.
No, the same.
And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an endoskeleton without its costume on, and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake.
That's a question. Either with the animatronics only like don't come out at night 1 but come out at night 2 or 3, or do all the animatronics are active during the first night to the last night?
Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Why is the game glitching? Also, I know I'm not being posted a lot. But I'm just gonna remind you to make sure to like and subscribe to see more of my next videos. If you guys want me to react to more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. Chica and Chica and Bonnie are gone. Yeah, that's difficult. I gotta get at least a bit. I gotta stop. Okay. Wait. I thought I saw something. Also, if you think about the murders in fnaf, how did the police not catch William? Because if they would have been like a foul odor from the suits, wouldn't that mean that they might want to check the suits to see what happened to the kids? If they found the kids, why not track it? Why not track it down? Like I know William both Spring, Barney, and Fredbear's suit to do his murders, but it will make sense to still try to track who did the murders. But anyways, let's carry on. Oh, now everything's black and white. Now, PV, how the 1918s cameras will be, where we think it will be in FNAF, but it actually was in FNAF. I guess that might have been like, I know that's Toy Bonnie, but like a distorted version's laugh. But that does sound like whether Freddy or like a normal Freddy laugh. So yeah, definitely bad. With 2 bars left. Cause I'm going to put it counter. What was that? Who was that? And what child did William murder this time? why do wait, firstly, why do we have to take off the mask in FNAF 2? If you can just, leave it on, if there's space for you to breathe from your mouth, how do you take off the mask? If you build it, we can use our batteries wisely, yeah, keep it foxy. The moment that we can just leave it on camera, because either way, we know that we eliminated 9 of the animatronics because of that mask. Therefore, why not just keep it on? Let's carry on. William is measuring at the kid. What is that kid saying? I'm calling a kid because it sounds like a kid. Nice. You hear them suffer. Look, you did nothing about it. Yeah, because if we're going to try to help them, they'll kill us. So either way, it's a losing situation. We want it for the souls, but if you're going to try to kill us, we can't do that. So of course I want help. It looked like Chica if she caused back to 87. I know Toy Chica probably couldn't, Rid of Chica probably can't do that. Think about it, her jaw is broken, so she can't. But I'm gonna end it as this. So I hope you guys enjoy my video, and I'll see you guys next time.